The next problem in the departmental accounts. From the following trial balance of AJ Rao Limited, prepare departmental accounts and a balance sheet. So they told us to prepare both. Okay, departmental accounts as well as balance sheet. They have given the information. Share capital, it goes in the balance sheet. Building, balance sheet. Machinery, balance sheet. Stock, opening stock. Right, A department, B department. Trading account, purchases and sales. Trading account, general expenses. Profit and loss account. Debtors and creditors, balance sheet. Cash at bank, balance sheet. Additional information. Closing stock of department A is rupees 1,30,000, including goods from department B, rupees 40,000. So this is very important. See, closing stock of department A. So department A's closing stock consists of rupees 1,30,000. Okay, so total 1,30,000 closing stock is there in department A. But in that 40,000 stock belongs to department B. That means department A received rupees 40,000 worth goods from department B. Closing stock of department B, total closing stock is 2,60,000. Okay, including the goods from department A, rupees 90,000. So from the other department, so B department's closing stock is 2,60,000. Out of which 90,000 it gets from department A. So there are interdepartmental transfers. Both the departments supplied goods at its usual selling price. This is very important. See. So when there are interdepartmental transfers, we should see whether goods are supplied at selling price or cost price. If there is cost price, there is no work at all. Okay, very easy. Nothing is there. But when there is selling price, you have to find out the stock reserve. Always remember this. You have to find out the stock reserve because it is at the selling price. Sales of department A includes 2 lakh transferred to department B, and sales of department B includes rupees 3 lakh transferred to department A, both at the selling price. So there is no such problem. Usually the reserve stock reserve is calculated either on the closing stock or on the opening stock. Okay, this is just a mere information they have given. Then depreciation 5%, building machinery 10%. Create 5% reserve for doubtful debts and 7.5% reserve for discount on debtors. Okay. So let us work out the problem. The first thing, books of AJ Rao Limited departmental trading account. So in the trading account, see here you can extend it by adding a total column also, no problem. If you are putting here total column one more and you are adding it, no problem at all. Okay, so here they have given only 2 columns. Here it's better to write 3 columns if possible. Opening stock, it is given in the problem 30,000, 40,000. 2 purchases, so purchases 10,000 and 15,000. So they have given in the problem, see, purchases, A department. Always remember, purchases will show debit balance. Purchases, the goods are coming in, right? Debit balance. A and B, 10 lakh and 15 lakh. This. Sales are always shown on the credit side because something is going out. So it is credit balance. So purchases, we know it, 10 and 15. So either you can separately show it 10 lakh like sales, because it includes interdepartmental transfers, but no need as they have given the net amount, net figure, this purchases and sales, and this is the trial balance, right? In the trial balance all the net amount will be given. So we can directly take 10 lakh and 15 lakh purchases, 20 lakh and 32 lakh sales. Yeah, but in the bracket you can write including transfers. Then there is closing stock 1,30,000 and 2,60,000. See here the closing stock of A 1,30,000, closing stock of B 2,60,000. So total closing stock we have to take. Fine. So we have written all these and total both the sides. The balancing figure will be the gross profit. So here we got gross profit, right? But when there is interdepartmental transfers and there is transfer at selling price, I told you we have to calculate the stock reserve. How to calculate stock reserve? In the previous, I think in the first problem I had explained you. Okay, same formula applies here. First we have to find out gross profit rate. Okay, see, this is for your understanding. For the closing stock, if there is, what is that? The closing stock is, in the sense, it includes the selling price. Then we have to find out the current year rate of gross profit. Okay, if they have said there is interdepartmental transfers and in the opening stock, another department stock is involved. Okay, then we have to find out previous year's rate of gross profit. Okay, in this case it is closing stock they have given, so we have to find out current year rate of gross profit. So current years, that means 2017, this data we have to use. So rate of gross profit, what is the formula? Gross profit rate is equal to gross profit divided by sales, which is including the transfer, into 100. Okay, the same thing here. Say 20 lakh, if sale is 20 lakh, the profit is 11 lakh, correct? If sale is 100, what is the profit? So cross multiplication it is. So 100 into 11 lakh divided by 20 lakh. Or else same thing. Gross profit how much? 11 lakh divided by sales 20 lakh into 100. So you'll get 55%. Here same thing, B department. What is the B department gross profit? 19 lakh 20,000. Right. What is the B department sales? 32 lakh into 100. 19 lakh 20,000 divided by 32 lakh into 100, 60%. Now we got A department's rate of gross profit 55%, B department rate of gross profit 60%. Right. But while calculating this, you have to take reverse percentages. I'll tell you how. Say A department, here they have taken closing stock 40,000. What is the reason? What did they say? Say closing stock of department A. Department A's closing stock 1,30,000, including goods from department B 40,000. That means our A department stock includes the department B stock worth rupees 40,000. So we have to see interdepartmental transfers, right? So we have to take only 40,000 here. In order to calculate the stock reserve, we have to take another department's values along with another department rate. So B's from B department, how much we included? 40,000. So we have to take 40,000 into, what is the B's percentage? 60%. So we have to take 60%. So 24,000. A department has to calculate this. So this is another department's values. Another department stock, another department rate. B department. What is the stock which is included in B department? What is A's worth stock? See here. Department B. Closing stock of department B 2,60,000, including goods from department A 90,000. So from department A they have taken 90,000, right? So we have to take 90,000 into. So we are calculating now department B, correct? So we have to take another department's percentage, 55%. So we are taking 55%. Clear? So another department stock worth and another department percentage. So 49,500 is there. Profit in the sense which is included in the stock, but stock is written on the cost price, right? So department A 24, department B 49. Then general profit and loss account. See, when there is stock reserve, we can prepare the general profit and loss account separately like this. So two general expenses, 14 lakh, depreciation on building, on machinery. You know how to calculate. It is given in the problem. Now, new RBD, reserve for bad debts. What is the debtors amount? It is given in the problem. Debtors and creditors. Debtors 2 lakh. Debtors always show debit balance because it is asset. creditors 1 lakh, right? So on this we have to calculate. I told you that time itself 5% reserve and 7.5% reserves. So RBD reserve 2 lakh into 5%. We calculated 10,000. Now reserve discount on debtors. What we have to do? The value of debtors 2 lakh minus just now we calculated this RBD that you have to deduct. Okay. On that 7.5% we have to calculate. So 1,90,000 into 7.5%, 14,250. Clear? Then I told you, see, opening stock will be there on the debit side in the trading account usually, correct? See, look at here. Opening stock debit side, closing stock credit side. Here they have given a transfer, in the sense closing stock includes the stock of other department. So closing stock usually will be there on the credit side. So we have to give stock reserve on the debit side in order to cancel the extra amount, right? So to stock reserve account, A department 24, B department 49,500. Just now we calculated this, right? So this we have to take. This is the only change here, stock reserve. Then same thing. So total of both the sides, the balancing figure will be the net profit. Clear? Finally, we are preparing the balance sheet, combined balance sheet. Share capital is given. Okay. So net profit 15,13,000. So this one we are writing. Then creditors, it is given in the problem. Building less depreciation, machinery less depreciation, debtors less, new RBD and reserve for doubtful debts and discount on debtors. So both we have to deduct. Okay, whatever we have given in the profit and loss account, we have to deduct it. Then cash at bank we have to write. Closing stock. In the closing stock, A department closing stock, B department closing stock. Total closing stock we have to write less stock reserve. What is that stock reserve? This we calculated, no? This one. Total stock reserve 73,500. This we have to deduct. So this is the net. This is 3,16,500 is, this is the stock at its cost price. So you can tally the balance sheet. Both the sets 19,13,500. Okay. So this is the end of it. Thank you.